It is time to go short track racing in the Gatorade Cup Series Chase as we head to the Richmond International Raceway under the lights for the running of the Menards 400. Going to be one of the crazier races here in the Chase, as this 3/4 mile oval is going to keep these drivers close together for all 60 laps, and Chase implications could arise from the close racing. On the front row are non-chasers, Jonathan Buford in the 24, beside him starting in second, Bibi Rose in the 37. Then in third place, we have Sebastian Kukulan. Eli Bright will start in fourth, and rounding out the top five, Jake Gowie looking to rebound after a dismal first three Chase races. His teammate Max Rossi will start to his outside in 6th place. Their other teammate Chris Jericho will start behind in 7th. The one of Justin Zidell will start in 8th. In 9th, it's Riley Sampson, and Keegan Thompson, the 41, completes the top 10. Then back behind, a driver tied for the points lead, Derek Hamill in the 15. To his outside, Zach Fitzgerald Sr. in the 51. Then Evan Hunter makes it 4. JG Arkar start inside the top 14 here tonight. Malachi Rodriguez to his inside the 3. Then we have Marshall Burrow the 21 with Keyshawn Richardson in the 43. Then there's Levi Jones with Bronson Mink the 34. Brandon Beal, another one of our chasers. Jeff Bright, the 9, to his outside. Then we have Andrew Miller and his teammate Griffin Lynn, who's in the chase. Then we have Jose Mills and Jay Randall, the 53, with Conrad Evans and the 10 of Ross McMorola. Then there's Jordan Stout and Laura Chung, with the 48 of Anthony Hernandez and the 22 of TJ Hanley. Then there's Anderson Reed and Cole Luigi, the 54. Another driver tied for the points lead, Smet Oskin, the 6. Diego Yapez, who's outside the 13. Then there's the 2 of Luke Rainey and the 62 of Barrett Longwell, with Riley Spread to the 8 and the 12 of Max Anderson. Then we have Noah Clifton and Ryan Wilson. Then the final row, Anton and Charles Bond starting back in 42nd. Chaser Zachary DeLello in the 52. So there's the 4-2 car field for the Menards 400 here at Richmond. Let's go and check that fire these cars up for 60 laps around this 3/4 mile oval.
Drivers, start your engines.
42 cars fire up for 60 laps in Chase race number 4 of the Gatorade Cup Series season number 14, as Derek Kimmel and Smet Oskin tie for the points lead. Can others like DeLello, Rando, Lynn, Hanley, and Luigi close back in on the points? We're going to find out. Buford takes the green flag in the 24, and we're underway from Richmond. Buford in the lead, Kukulan in second, then Jake Gowie, the highest chaser right now, in third. For the lead, Kukulan looks on Buford, and it was a side-by-side battle to the first lap, and it went to Sebastian Kukulan, the 42. He led lap number 1 here at Richmond. Jericho forces his teammate aside. He moves to second, has a run for the lead down the backstretch into turn 3. Jericho to the inside of Kukulan, slides a little bit up the racetrack. Riley Sampson gets a nice run the bottom lane. 3 wide down the front stretch. Jericho led that one, but Sampson's the preferred inside lane to turn 1. Crazy stuff early on at Richmond. Sampson moves out front, and there's Derek Hamill, so strong the first 3 Chase races, currently tied with Osgood for the points lead. Hamill moving low in the 15 will grab that second spot away from the 18 of Jericho, and now wants the lead on lap number 4 as Sampson led the 3rd lap. Hamill is the race lead now into turn 1 in the 15. Rodriguez up to second now in the inside, looking back on the 15 of Hamill. He gets by the 15 down the back straightaway into turn 3. Malachi Rodriguez leads the Menards 400. Kukulan back up to second. Here comes Keyshawn Richardson. Chasers like Brandon Beal and Griffin Lynn moving low on the inside, trying to get by this 15 of Hamill and trying to shuffle him back so that they can try and gain on the points lead, because if Hamill finishes up here towards the front of the field, it can be very hard to gain some points on him in this championship. Kukulan clears and leads. Keyshawn Richardson up to second. Levi Jones now third. Brandon Beal, the highest chaser, in 4th. Griffin Lynn, second highest chaser, in 5th. Hamill kicked back outside the top 5 to 7th place in the number 15. And still on the outside can lose some more spots. Mills and Evans, Stout, Hernandez, and Oskin, who is tied with for the points lead, all on the inside. But look at him, he got down in between Mills and Evans. What great awareness by Derek Hill to move down and get in line. And now he's on the inside trying to move back forward. At the front, Keyshawn Richardson takes lead away from Kukulan. But here comes Levi Jones to the ends of the 4. And there's the highest chaser, Griffin Lynn, up inside the top 3 in the 36. Hamill back down in line and moving back forward again as Griffin Lynn looks for the lead. They're 3 wide for the lead. Jose Mills with a big run to the inside of the 47. Into turn 1, Lynn led the lap. Mills 3 wide to the inside to turn 1, and the 47 grabs lead away off 2. Great run for Mills as they now race down the back straightaway again. Mills got a nice gap. Rodriguez up to second, and Hamill already back up to third, and on the inside again, trying to move back forward and get a gap over the cars back behind. One car got wide, maybe into the wall off turn 4, but everyone keeps it going straight. We're still green. The pack's still very aggressive back here as drivers trying to fight their way to the bottom of the racetrack to move up the field. Drivers like Buford who start well, Jericho start well. They're fading back at the outside. Can't find a way down line. Oskin out to the outside of the 6. Now he's stuck by the 8 of Riley's bridge, but still ain't going forward. He's going backwards. And going forward is the other driver tied for the points lead. Derek Hamill moving for the lead down the back straightaway into turn 3. Hamill takes it away from Rodriguez. He'll lead the 10th lap. 50 laps to go in Richmond. Derek Hamill, the points leader, in control at Richmond. Such a dominant chase so far for Derek Hamill. Ran really well the first 2 races. And then think about, Vermont should have probably finished inside the top 5 and top won the thing, but faded back because of pit stops and finished outside the top 20. Otherwise had a really good car in that race. Well, now he's battling out the front again. Richmond, will he be able to hold it on, or will it happen like it did in Vermont where he falls back and can't get back up to the front? Stout is flying to the front of the 17. Great run through 1 and 2. Got inside Mills and easily gets by him. Evan Hunter and Jake Gowey, 2 teammates who are in the chaser, coming forward, along with another chaser, Max Aronson, the 12. So these chasers starting to move to the front of the field. They don't handle strong so far, but if more keep moving up to the front of the field, it could affect him. Farrett Longwell leads in the 62, not for long. Malachi Rodriguez takes it down the back straightaway. Hamill again in line in the 15. Moves up now for second place on the inside. Stout right behind him. Looks like he has a very strong race car in that number 17. Stout moving up nicely. Evan Hunter on the inside, moved by Chaser Griffin Lynn. Then Max Aronson and Chaser moving forward. Gowey got shoved back a few positions, but back down in line just outside the top 10, and has trying to move back forward to gain some more points. Think about Gowey with how strong his regular season was, but this chase has been anything but strong. And it looks like he's struggling here with this race car. Looks pretty tight at this moment in the race. Got put to the outside by the 40 of Anthony Hernandez. As at the front, Derek Hamill leads again in the 15, but here comes Evan Hunter. Not wanting to lose any more points to Hamill than he already has. Dives in deep, gives the 15 a bump. Carries on with the track. They're making contact. Hunter forces by Derek Hamill to lead the Menards 400. Very aggressive racing there between 2 chasers. I think Hunter knew Hamill had more to lose than Hunter did. Evan, not too many points, comes in 15 behind the points leaders. Well, he forced his way by Hamill, but Derek quickly recovers, gets back to the lead, but now Griffin Lynn takes lead away on lap number 16. Lynn now leads the Menards 400, down up to second. Now Hamill and Hunter falling back on the outside. Hamill whipped the track in the 15 and will lose some more spots. Could get in line, though. The 13 got a run. We'll see if he can get down behind him. It looks like Hunter trying to get down front of the 3. Rodriguez slowed them all up, and Hamill's going to be able to get down line again. So every time Hamill gets put to the outside, he somehow finds a way back down in line in this number 15. And once again, back down in line, moving by Lynn. And once again, the highest chaser so far in this race. Hamill has been absolutely stout in these first 4 chase races. Malachi Rodriguez moving low. Keyshawn Richardson right behind him. Then Lynn, then Mills, there's Anthony Hernandez. John Buford moved back up through the field. They're starting up pole, falling back. Going for it's pretty fast, though, at this moment in the race. Laura Chung separates them. Riley Spurgeon trying to come to the front. Conrad Evans, Jay Brando and Chaser moving up nicely. Max Aronson, Chaser low on Chaser, Evan Hunter. Farrell Longwell put to the outside. Kukulon trying to move back forward. Marshall Burrow trying to move back forward. So still a lot of drivers up here as Hamill once again back down on the inside. And once again, highest chaser back up inside the top 3 as Keyshawn Richardson takes the lead away into turn 3. So now Richardson leads the Menards 400, but maybe not for long because here comes the points leader Derek Hamill. Once again showing the strength of this 15, moving low and grabbing the lead. And turn 1, yellow's out though. Chris Jericho's around the front stretch. Ross McMarola, some others like Zidell. Hanley back here. Outside poster, Bippy Ruiz, Samet Oskin. The other driver time for a points lead also back here. They're coming back around to the caution. The leaders are, and it's the points leader Hamill leading under the first yellow. So Derek Hamill, once again, the lead. Oh, they're making contact back there. They're 3 wide squeezing together. Spurley, Tubman, Yepez, and Richardson and Stout all in the outside wall. I don't know who was the first one to get collected in that, but heavy damage to the 43, very heavy damage to the front of the 17. The 8's got some damage to the 13 as well. So issues there for those drivers under this caution flag. And everyone going to take advantage to come down the pit lane. Derek Hamill leads them in the 15. Hamill leading the field down the pit lane for service and possibly their only pit stop of the night here in Richmond. Can Hamill's crew hold serve? They didn't do so good at Vermont last race. They're looking to try and rebound here. See the field coming into pit road. Chung and Mills already down the way. And it looks like, yeah, some mixed strategy. 2 tires versus 4 tires. Hamill will take 4, and he's going to leave middle of the pack here. He's going to try and get out front. Marshall Burrell. Oh, Burrell slammed on brakes. He didn't have to there, but luckily he did because that could have collected Derek Hamill in a crash. So a few cars with 2 tires leave first, like Mills and Chung. Hamill on 4 tires leaves out in third. We'll see how it goes on the restart. Let's go take a look at the yellow flag, though. Chris Jericho and some others spun around towards the back of the field here at Richmond. So this all starts further back of the pack. 20 of Rossi is going to get hit by Baby Ruiz right there, spinning the 37. Great save by Ruiz not to wreck his car in the back straight, but as he comes back up, he's earning such a shallow angle into the corner, comes up the racetrack in front of Bronson Mick, who hits him, up into the 10 McMorrow. The 37 now spinning, trying to avoid. Jericho trying to gas up to get by. He gets hit by Ruiz, up into the wall. They go for the 18, the 10. They hit it hard. The 10 then comes off the wall into Ruiz, who gets down into the one of Zidell, spinning just enough the racetrack and into the wall again. Bronson Mick has to slam on brakes to try and avoid all these others like Hanley, Osgood, Sampson, and Reed all trying to get slowed down and get by. So a very, very interesting moment here at Richmond towards the back of the field. I mean, this took a while to happen. The 37 bouncing off basically everyone. The 21st, and then he's going to bounce off the 34 into the 10. That's already 3 cars, making a 4th with Jericho. And a 5th with Zidell. 10 again he hits off of. Minnick again he barely makes contact with. So, I mean, Baby all over the place. There's a lot of cars towards the back of the field involved in this, but then race back around under the yellow. There was some contact. See the 3 running the 4 through the track. Then right here, they're 3 wide. Richardson on the outside, Yepez in the middle, all the way down low, Riley Spurley Tube. Into turn 1 under this yellow. Spurley Tube gets pinched by Yepez. Up the track they go as they go together. Nowhere for Keyshawn to go. They spin around right into Jordan Stout, who had nowhere to go in a lot of front end damage to the 17. Luckily, no one else piled in, and everyone kept it going just fine. So pit road, interesting place with 2 tires versus 4 tires. Jose Mills takes 2, and he's going to lead us back to the green flag and the Menards 400 here at the Richmond International Raceway. Lights are out atop the pace car. We're going green just before the midpoint. Lap number 27 here at Richmond. As we've seen in the past in the Gatorade Cup Series at Richmond, the first half of this race can go pretty clean, caution-free. But as soon as you get a yellow flag here at Richmond, it's like a switch flips, and immediately drivers lose their brains, lose their minds. They start pushing very aggressively. This could lead to more accidents throughout the field. Watch for it on this restart. Jose Mills with the lead in the 47. Laura Chung in second. Highest chaser and points there. Derek Hamill is third. Marshall with Menards on the car, looking for a win in the Menards 400 in fourth. And Anthony Nunes in fifth. Another chaser, Max Anderson is sixth. Rodriguez, Evans, Stout with that front end damage, and Keegan Thompson. They round out the top 10. So how will the 17 go is the big question. Lots of nose damage on that 17, but he's out there inside the top 10 as the green flag is back waving. Not a good start for Burrell. Spins his tires, the front 3 get away because of it. Stout's still going for now, but they're not up to full speed. The only good thing for him is that this is a short track, so speeds aren't too terribly high. We'll see if Stout can keep it going. For the lead, Laura Chung low on the 747, takes it away. Hamill trying to get low for a second, but can't. Now Chung slides up the banking, and Mills back for the lead. Yellow's out again. Fitzwater wrecked into turn 1. We didn't even get a lap in. Caution is out again in Richmond. That was fast. I mean, did not expect that at all. I had mentioned, you know, watch for yellows right after the restart. I didn't expect it to be the lap of the restart. Fitzwater involved in a crash in turn 1. Let's go see what happened to the driver of the 51. It's always interesting when you're at the back of the field on a restart at a track like Richmond because, you know, long single file line and there's going to be some checkups into turn 1. Right here, the field is checking up, entering turn 1s. They're all basically single file. Fitzwater at the back of this line is stopping, trying to avoid it to get from getting to the back of Hanley. Reed just plows right. I don't know where Anderson Reed was going there at all, but it collected a chaser, TJ Hanley, who entered in a decent position in points. Now Hanley with damage at the back of the field. Reed and Ruiz also involved along with Fitzwater, but I do not understand at all where Anderson Reed was going into turn 1. I mean, he had to have seen him. I mean, look at this. He just flew right in. Even Ruiz and others were slowing down. Reed just, that was not smart at all. And unfortunately for those drivers not having a good day already, it just turned even worse for them with that crash. So Laura Chung got passed on the restart. Now she leads the Menards 400. We'll bring past the midpoint. Laura Chung leads the 4th chase race of the season here at Richmond. Green flag this time in Richmond will be lap number 33. Let's see if we can get a lap in after this caution flag. Still no cars out. All 42 left running, with Laura Chung in control in the 66. Mills now in second. Hamill still third. Hernandez is now fourth, and Max Anderson up to fifth. Burrow kicked back to sixth on that restart. Rodriguez is seventh. Evans is eighth. Stout is still ninth, and Thompson is 10th. Colucci, Levi Schultz, Griffin Lynn, Sebastian Kugelon, Jay Render are the top 15. Then Keyshawn Richardson, Eli Bright, Jake Galloway, Noah Clifton, and Andrew Miller are the front 20 for the second restart of the night. Pace car is in. Laura Chung with the lead over Jose Mills. Back around to the restart zone and back to the green flag at Richmond. Good jump for Chung. Got away from Mills, but Mills getting a nice run into turn one right here. Got through the gears a little bit better, and there goes Mills for the lead in turn one. Jose Mills takes it away down the back straight with the 47 back out in front. Hamill now for second in the 15. Anthony Hernandez moving up through the field nicely in the 48. As we made a lap, Hamill for the lead. Anderson, another chaser with the 48 down low because he wants to easily push that 15 aside. Hamill off two with the lead, he clears. Hernandez also clears in second. Anderson up to third. Burrell to fourth. Rodriguez for the top five of the three. Hernandez, great rotation in the 48. He goes for the lead down the front straightaway and takes it away at the line. Into turn one, Hernandez leads. Hamill climbs the hill. Burrell to second. Here comes Rodriguez. He moves low and gets the spot. Can the 15 get low on the three? It's going to be Max Anderson do that as Burrell gets to the back of Hernandez, but no contact made yet. So Anderson now the highest chaser. He gets by the 15 to Hamill down the front straightaway. Car down pit road and coming off pit road. Maybe a penalty or an issue on that car. Burrell moves to the front. Rodriguez now second. Anderson to third. Mills to fourth. Keegan Thompson up to sixth. He gets by Hamill, but Hamill's a hole in line in front of Laura Chung, and Colucci will take that opportunity to get down as Rodriguez takes the lead away in turn one. Couldn't tell if the car leaving pit road was because I think they merged in the middle of the pack. It would be a lap down right now, though, and it is TJ Hanley. So Hanley 2 laps down, and it's going to be another bad chase night for him, as I believe the yellow is out again, and it is. It was down the front straightaway, possibly the 38 and the 8. Riley's prototype and Andrew Miller. And once again, as mentioned, cautions breed cautions at a track like Richmond. Our third one in what has been about 15 laps. Caution flag is out. Riley's prototype and Andrew Miller. We'll see what happened to them. A lot going on back at mid-pack. TJ Hanley merging out of pit road 2 laps down in the 22. Miller and Spritz running side by side behind them. Yepes, DeLello, Galloway, and Luke Rennell kind of running together. Galloway's trying to get low right here because he sees what's happening. Hanley coming out of the pits right up into Yepes. Very hard contact there. DeLello gets up out of shape in the 52. They're still making contact back there, and then up in front kind of, unknowingly, Miller and Spurley were rubbing. They get together around. They go in front of the pack. So I wouldn't have expected those guys to cause the yellow. If anything, would have expected the guys behind. Fortunately, only those two really make the biggest contact. Yellow flag comes out because of it. But that could have been a whole lot worse. That could have collected more cars because, they were right in front of a pack of 4, 5, 6 race cars. And somehow that didn't collect. The whole pack behind. Great for Galloway to avoid along with some others. Get some positions here. It's going to be a late race restart here under 20 to go. So, laps are taken off the board here for people who want to try and move through the field and win this race here at Richmond. Malachi Rodriguez doing a great job right now leading this race, but chaser Max Anderson behind wants some points to gain on the points there, Derek Hamill. But non-chaser Rodriguez has to get by on the restart here at Richmond. Green flag will come out with 18 laps to go at Richmond. Malachi Rodriguez in control over a chaser Max Anderson. Still all 42 cars left running with 41 on the lead lap as it's Malachi Rodriguez in control. But chaser Max Anderson wants to be aggressive here to try and get maybe closer to that point seat. Second place for him. Jose Mills is third, Marshall Burrow fourth, and Keegan Thompson fifth. Can Hamill hang on to a good spot? He's right now sixth, one of the highest chasers. Hernandez is seventh, and Colucci trying to gain some points in eighth. Laura Chung ninth, and Jordan Stout still inside the top 10 with that damage number 17. So here we go, another restart after the third yellow flag. Back, going the front two get away. Really bad wheel spin from Jose Mills in third. That was not good at all for Jose Mills into turn one. Already for the lead, Max Anderson looks on Rodriguez. Off two down the backstretch. Hamill got low on Keegan Thompson. 4 cars break away from the battle for fifth. Hamill climbs the hill with Thompson. They're going to be making some contact. They're 3 wide with Hernandez to the inside. Very close call there for Hamill through 3 and 4. Luckily, nothing came of it quite yet. He gets up in front of Thompson. Big to clear the 3 wide. Even if he's still on the outside, the 3 wide was very, very scary, I bet, for Hamill. Colucci moves low, trying to get a point and a spot from Hamill. He'll do just that. Clear the 15, and Hamill should get down behind the 54 right here, entering turn 1. And no, he stays to the outside. Really messed up. Keegan, he lost the nose, almost got into Hamill. Now Derek can get down line. So Hamill again, he chose the outside, but it worked out for him as Koldewicz is being aggressive, looking 3 wide on Hernandez and Mills up at the front. And at the front, Anderson leads Burrell here at Richmond with 15 laps to go. Hernandez trying to move to 3rd place in the 48. Koldewicz up inside the top 5 to 4th he goes. Hamill just outside the top 5, currently riding in 6th, but it's good enough for him for now. Max Harrison in danger of losing the lead. It might go away right here. Burrell got a great run off 4. Looking low. 14 to go. Right there into turn 1. There he goes inside. Marshall Burrell grabs it away. Here comes Luigi with the run. Luigi wants to take the lead away now from Marshall Burrell. Derek Hamill also waiting there in the 15. He still has a shot at this race victory. 13 laps to go. Luigi and Hamill lead 2 chasers out in front. Another chaser, Jay Reno, quietly moving through the field. There goes Hamill flying by Luigi. Car number 15 back out in front of Richmond with less than 15 laps to go. He has just been so dominant this chase. Now he might be up top 3 wide though. Rodriguez in the middle, all the way down low. Marshall Burrell to turn 1. Sketchy moment there. They're sliding up the track. 21 pushed the 3 up, making contact with Hamill. The 3 just give him enough room for now. Still 3 wide to turn 3. Hamill backs out of it. And once again for Hamill, close call there, but he did a great job just backing out of it, getting away from all the madness. 11 laps to go at Richmond. Keegan Thompson back lows. Burrell still leads. Here comes Hernandez. He's going to grab the lead away. Koldewicz back down in line. Laura Chung's moving back up. Mills after his bad restart. He's moving up. Hamill trying to get low. Mills forces to the inside of the 47. Here comes Noah Clifton into the battle as well. Noah Clifton could steal 1. 10 laps to go. Koldewicz taking the lead away from Anthony Hernandez. Hamill's still up top. Max Anderson, the only car behind him at the moment. He has to get down quickly, though, because Jones and others have a big run coming to him. And I think Levi's going to dive low with Eli Bright here, so the 15 late in the race again. Could lose a lot of spots here if he's not careful. Eli Bright to the inside, but after that, he does have a hole as at the front, a few cars break away, and they clear single file with Keegan Thompson leading Koldewicz. Laura Chung, a big slide out of the 66. Luigi might be able to get clear and get down, and he will in 2nd place. Hamill still 7th with Eli Bright, bringing Yepez and Galway to his inside. So Hamill again ran really well at the beginning of this race, but now struggling at this moment. Can he get down front? Jake Galway, another chaser? I don't think so. Galway gets low and gets by. Back up to the front, battling all over this racetrack. Koldewicz takes it back from Keegan Thompson. Mills now to 2nd. Laura Chung for 3rd. 3 wide behind. Clifton up the track. Here comes Rando to the inside. Max Anderson as well. Hamill's back down low. 7 laps to go in Richmond. 3 wide and a 1. Rando barely cleared Clifton before sliding up in front of him. As Mills takes lead away down the back straightaway, Rando clears the 3 wide for now. Not yet though, because Clifton, he almost got up into him. Close call there. Laura Chung for the lead on Jose Mills. Koldewicz, Max Anderson. Yellow's out. Coming back to 5 to go. The yellow is out. Max Rossi's wrecked in turn 4. Laura Chung's leading them back around to 5 to go. It should be a late race restart here in Richmond. They're making contact behind them. Everyone's set themselves up well for this final dash to the checker flag. Yellow is back out, and what was a crazy battle at the front is now going to dwindle down to a late race crazy restart as Max Rossi crashes for the 4th caution of the day. Let's go see what happened to him. Hard racing just inside the top 30, and this is not what the other driver tied for the points lead, Matt Oskin, wanted to see, as 3 wide with 2 Toyotas to his inside. Sharpon misses the bottom up into Rossi, and Oskin obviously as high as he can basically go, hard into the wall for those 2, but big for Matt Oskin to enter, tied with Hamill for the points lead. Unless something big happens to him on this restart, Oskin definitely going to leave way far back of that points lead. Hamill running very strong right now with Oskin. He's been at the back all night long, and it's not going to be a good finish for him at all. He's probably going to be the lowest finishing chaser besides TJ Hanley. He had to slow down, and he was already one of the lowest anyway, but I think this just confirms he's probably going to be the lowest finishing chaser unless stuff happens. Yellow flag came out. Laura Chung did not want to see that, or maybe she did, because now there's going to be less laps to go after the restart. Laura Chung going to leave for the one final dash here in the Menards 400 at Richmond. The crash not able to be cleaned up in time. and it's going to leave with Laura Chung in victory lane. So she thought she's going to have to deal with one final restart, but she did not have to. Laura Chung is going to claim the final Gatorade Cup Series race at Richmond, as drivers like Max Anderson, Cole Luigi, Jake Gowey, Jay Reno will gain some points on Derek Hamill, who still finishes 5th highest chaser inside the top 15. Really good showing once again for Hamill, and will extend over his nearest competitors in points. But it's all focused on Laura Chung as she leaves turn number 4 out in front at just the right time. The yellow camera with 5 to go. We thought there was going to be one lap dash to the track, but they couldn't clean up in time. It's Laura Chung claiming victory at Richmond in the final Gatorade Cup Series race at this short track. Unfortunately, we did not get a green flag ending to this one. That's just how it played out, though. Laura Chung in victory lane. Let's go check out the finish results. Here's how they finished for the Menards 400 at the Richmond International Raceway. 4 caution flags for 20 laps here tonight. In 36 lead changes, 18 different drivers saw the lead here at Richmond, with Laura Chung winning under the caution flag. She's out front just the right time, and she claims victory, leading the most laps at 12 here tonight. Levi Jones definitely wanted that one-lap shootout. He thought he was probably in the prime position if it went green. Second place, so after really not seeing the front at all throughout the race. Never really talked about Levi until, once again, he was second for what should have been the final restart. Max Anderson, highest chaser here today. Really good points. 3rd place from a 38th starting spot. Keegan Thompson, the top 5 and 4th, and Jose Mills completes the top 5 in the 47. Cole Luigi, good points tonight, 6th place for him. Eli Bright gets 7th, Diego Yepes 8th. Jake Gowey trying to rebound after the first few chase races, 9th place for him. And Jay Reno a top 10 for the 53. So 4 chasers end up inside the top 10. Derek Kimmel, the next highest chaser, in 13th. So he didn't lose that many points. He was still the 5th highest chaser, got 8 points out of the night. So really, Max Anderson only gaining 4 points on him. Cole only gaining 3 points on him. So for Hamill right now, once again, these first 4 chase races, he's probably had the fastest chase car of anyone. That goes for, Pocono, Pensacola, also goes for Vermont last race, even though he didn't finish all that well. I think he was still one of the fastest chase cars. And then here tonight, Richmond hung around the front all night long, and once again, pays off for him. And no chasers really near him, so even if that restart went green, he was probably mad that it didn't, because he probably could have only gained spots in terms of chasers, unless he was involved in a crash, because the next chaser all the way down 22nd, Griffin Lynn, Brandon Beal 24th, Ryan Wilson to Evan Hunter 25th, 26th, then DeLello in 29th, then Oskin all the way down 38th, and obviously TJ only last place as he was 2 laps down in the 22. So no one retired from this race, all 42 left running, but obviously some chasers going to be disappointed, like Hanley, Oskin, and DeLello, who are trying to gain big on the points lead, but instead they're going to lose some points here after Richmond. At the right side are the points as we leave the first 4 races of the chase and enter the final 6. It is still Hamill on top, as it has been all chase long so far. His nearest competitor 6 points back. That's Samet Oskin, who is now 2nd. Max Anderson up to 3rd. He's only 9 points back. Cole Luigi only 10 points back in 4th. And then Griffin Lynn and Jay Reno both 11 points back in a tie for 5th. DeLello still pretty close. He's 12 points back, but then you get below DeLello, and you really get to a point where these drivers need a lot to go their way. Hunter and Beal are both 19 points back, a good ways back. Gowey and Hanley both 20 points back, even lower than them. Ryan Wilson has had a dismal chase so far. He came in as the 2nd seed, but the 32 is currently 28 points back, and with 6 races left, that's going to be very, very hard to overcome. He would need to be perfect and need Hamill and all the others at the top of the points to really perform poorly in these final 6 races. So at the moment, Hamill leading by 6 over Oskin, still Hamill the championship favorite with how these first 4 chase races have gone. You also have to look at the experience back behind him. Max Anderson, a past champion. Cole Luigi, a past champion. We know they can get it done. Jay Reno, runner-up in the championship last season. We know he can get it done. Griffin Lynn, past champion. So there's a lot of experience riding behind Derek Hamill. Even Zachary DeLello, a champion in other series, knows how to get it done in that number 52. So for Derek Hamill, a lot of championship experience riding back behind him. We'll see if he can hold it off or if they're going to be too much to handle in these final 6 chase races. As we look forward to chase race number 5, the midpoint of the chase, we go racing at Talladega for the Gander Outdoors 500. I'll see you guys then.